Hello and welcome to A Bit of Fun Episode 3 with me, 644. So today we have two races from just a quick game lobby. So we're in Spain. I'm a virgin, not that kind of virgin, but you know, hey ho, the car virgin. So on the grid we see HRT on pole. It's Spanish as well, so home Grand Prix on pole. And you've got Cinemas behind me. So it's a 7-car lobby. And off we go. Get a good start, a little bit of bump in there from the car next to me. Now get up the inside of the another car and brake early. And then I get knocked around and knocked onto the grass a little bit. But I'm going to get back at this. I'm using no assists, manual gears. So I'm now down in 5th place. And I'm going to be making my way through. As we see, there's 2 spinners. So that gives me 2 places very easily. And now we see the Brazilian in the Sauber goes wide. And then I come back across him a bit too quickly and hit him. But hold it and keep it on track. Now we're coming round the fast right-hander. Down to the tight left-hand corner. And I'm in 2nd place. And you can see the leader is about 1.9 seconds in front, I think there is. So we've got 2 laps to try and catch him. And at this point I'm starting to put my foot down and really concentrate on catching him. A bit of screen lag from my case there, but turning in a bit early and braking a bit early, but so we go round turn 3 and coming up to the end of the 1st sector. So I've closed the gap quite a bit, about half a second. And the leader's in the Ferrari. So I'm put my foot down, not thinking about anything, taking all the risks I can, braking as late as possible. And I'm not actually making any mistakes, which is quite uncharacteristic of me. But now I can see the Ferrari right in sight now, and I've caught right up to his arse. And now I'm going to try and get the Virgin inside the Ferrari. That's what she said. As I get in the slipstream, Ferrari pulls left and I put it inside him. He's on the outside still, and then I kind of run wide, correct a bit of oversteer and put it under gravel. So now I've dropped back to 2nd and he's probably got a second lead. Not quite, but now closing in a bit more. But the Ferrari runs wide and I can't quite make most of it. Trying to go around the outside, but no, not having any of that. Don't make any wild moves, but the Ferrari goes wide and I stick it inside again. The Virgin is no longer a Virgin anymore. But now can I hold on, and will the Ferrari make any last gasp moves? Run a bit wide on the last chicane, but come round, and that's a nice win for me. A very clean race there by the Ferrari. As you can see, I got a fastest lap as well, and that's the end of that race. Now race 2. titled So Close, and you will find out why it's called So Close. So we're in Canada. I'm in the HRT. I've been called out by the engineer, and out we go. So we've got the Lotus on pole. Me in second, and Senham is in 8th, I believe. I think this is a 12-car lobby, if I can see it correctly. So let's go red. And a very, well, not slow, but not much wheel spin going on there. And then I try and go around the outside of the Lotus, or Caterham as it is now, but he's having none of that. He knocks me out wide a little bit. And now I've got the sail behind me. I'm too busy following the Lotus, or sail, let's call it Caterham, so I don't get confused that I go into the wall as well. And the Red Bull takes over me, and he just barges me into the wall, and I lose several places. And then Karma comes in, and that spins him out. So now we've got the Virgin trying to stick it down the inside of the Force India, but he can't quite make that. It's a Virgin. The Force India breaks very early, and I had to run into the back of him. But now I'll get in the slipstream of the Force India. So I pull it out down the inside, squeeze him a little bit, not too much, give him enough room. Brake nice and late, make the corner lovely. Oh, and no, the Force India is not having any of that. He just cuts the corner. Surely he's going to get a penalty for that. Another bit of lag, but oh, he brakes really early again. Don't know if this is normal braking points or if he's just brake checking me all the time. As we come out the first two corners, he runs a bit wide, and that's an amazing move round the outside, left him for dust. And now I've got a 3-second gap, I think that is, to F1 Mate. Now I'm going to try and close the gap with 1.5 laps left. Make a bit of corner cut there, but no warning given. So we're coming up to the hairpin. I can see him now. Still 3 seconds, but I've closed the gap a tiny bit. And I'm fastest still. So we come down to the final chicane and towards the Wall of Champions. Cut the corner a little bit, but nothing untoward there. DRS is now activated, but I don't know if I'll get that. And as you see, I get the fastest lap, and then run into the wall on the exit of the first chicane. As we can see, the gap's now been closed to 2 point something seconds. Can't see it on the small recording screen that I'm doing it on.
I'm 6 tenths quicker in the first section alone now.
And now coming under the bridge. Coming up to the final hairpin, or up to the hairpin, and the end of the second sector, and now it's 1.7 seconds, the gap. So I'm not quite in the DRS range, but can I take advantage of this car with my good exit from the hairpin? Don't think it would be enough. Brake late, he brakes early just so he doesn't muck it up, and I've hit the wall, but not enough to crash me out, and F1 Mate goes across the line to take the win. So that was why it was so close. As you can see, I got another fastest lap on that final lap, but so close yet so far. And now it's time for the first ever overtake of the day. It's just no competition. I just put them in an order. So you can say what ones you think's the best. They're not all. The first one you can see is me overtaking the Ferrari in Spain for the lead. They're not all overtakes from these 2 races. I did other races during the day, and i.e. this one, which was at Monza. See, I'm going down the inside into this first corner and managed to hold it on the apex and keep him behind me. So number 3. This is the Force India in Canada. As I go around the outside, and that was a good move. Number 4 in Turkey is in the Mercedes. Got an HRT in front of me, ran turn 8, and I ran the outside. Not even going wide really. And number 5, I thought I'd got to put this in. It's quite funny. So I'm 10th here, and then get knocked on a little bit. Everyone else goes straight on, and I go into the wall. But despite being 10th, I still come out 4th. So that's episode 3 for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and see you next time for episode 4.